Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man. Last time we reached the halfway point by defeating Elecman over here. And today I say we take Elecman's weapon and go cool off a bit on Iceman's level, because it's rather hot outside, and although his stage is quite annoying, I think it should cool me down a fair bit. So, let's get started. Iceman's purpose, his original intent in his design, was to perform activities under harsh climate conditions, particularly cold ones. New enemy here, Crazy Razy. If you destroy his head, the whole enemy dies. If you just shoot at his feet, the top pops off and will fly around like a blader. I'm going to show off Elecman's weapon now. It's called the Thunder Beam. It launches a huge electrical shock, kind of like Elecman's attack did in the fight, and also two smaller shocks that go up and down. It's very powerful, and it insta-kills Crazy Razy and most other enemies in the game with one hit, pretty much no matter where it is. It can also kill spines, so we don't really need Cutman's rolling cutter anymore. Another new enemy, this is called Peng, P-E-N-G, kind of like penguin, but without the in. They just fly across the screen in up and down sinusoidal patterns like this. And they die in one hit, but because they spawn continuously, they're pretty irritating. Shooting them down with just the buster can be tough because there's not a very large hitbox for your buster, but Elecman's Thunder Beam does a great job because it has such a large area that it can damage. We have some octopus batteries down here, guarding some health. We don't really need the health. There is ice physics on this stage, as you might have guessed. If you release the button, you will slide, and from a standstill, it can be difficult to control your movements. Down here we have a spine that we can get rid of, and a disappearing block puzzle. This takes quite some practice. The jumps are very long and rather annoying. If you want to use a shortcut, the magnet beam is always an option. You can kind of just beam yourself higher and jump on the platforms. But I've done this stage so many times because of how annoying an upcoming segment of it is. We can kill this spine as well. There's another block puzzle in this room. This one's actually a bit easier because the jumps don't require you to get like on the pixel perfect edge of the block. Oh, shit, I messed that up. There is one tricky part. I'll show that. You have to wait and jump as soon as that disappears, and then jump immediately afterwards to get up on that top block after it spawns. Okay, this is the tricky part right here. So I have 2 lives. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clear this on my first try. There's an easy way to shortcut it using the magnet beam, and this is what I normally do. However, I know that you all want to see me suffer, so I'm going to attempt to do it without the magnet beam and with just the buster. However, if I die twice doing this, I don't want to keep going back through the previous stage over and over again after getting a game over, and I don't want to get a game over on camera, period. So, on my last life, I'm gonna cheap out and just use the magnet beam, okay? So let's try this, let's see if it goes well. These enemies are called footholders. You can stand on them and they fire at you, and they move in completely erratic and annoying patterns, and you're supposed to get across this huge gap on them. Sometimes they cooperate, and sometimes they do not. Sometimes I've glitched and fallen right through them. In a second, the game should start. Yep, it also spawns Peng. Oh, wow, this is actually going pretty well. The problem is that if you get hit, you get knocked back. I did it! Yes, I did it! Okay, I'm sorry, you don't get to see me suffer. That went extremely well. I don't know how long it's been since I've had a footholder segment go that well. Whew. Wow, I'm relieved. If the rest of this Let's Play goes that smoothly, I will be very happy. This big guy is gonna hit me anyway. Oh well. Can't win them all. Oh man, I can't believe that went so well. I thought I would have to use the magnet beam for sure. Boss door. We have Peng in here. That was stupid. That was also stupid. Just keep firing in front of you, that's what I should have been doing. And it kills Peng as it spawns. Okay, now that we're at the boss door, I'm going to equip Elecman's Thunder Beam, because that is Iceman's weakness, and it will kill him rather quickly. Without it, Iceman is very, very difficult. Here we go. Iceman launches ice in this pattern. The jumps that you have to do to dodge are very difficult, like I just showed. There's my first death on screen. I should have been shooting at him, but I wanted to show how annoying it is to dodge his attacks. So there you go. You get to see me die on screen anyway. I'm not going to let that happen again. Thunder Beam. Boss. With the Thunder Beam, you can kill him so quickly that it really doesn't matter if you get hit or not, because he dies in, I think, 3 hits to it. 1, 2, and there we go. So it doesn't matter if this hits me or not, and it did not anyway. Good. There's our orb for beating the stage. Still not entirely sure what it is, but it's there. We got our clear points. Very nice. And that's Iceman's level. Very, very glad to get that out of the way. I thought that would go a lot worse than it did. We only have 2 stages left. Fireman and Bomb Man. Seeing as how we just got an ice weapon, I'm sure many of you can guess where we're going to be heading next. But I'm not going to say it anyway. I can't ruin everything, can I? Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.